Hello, wonderful, gorgeous, smashing people. How are you? Today I've got a message from the Jesus energy, and it's about unity, and it's about the importance of unity. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So the other day I was communing with the Jesus energy, and I said, well, what message do you have for everybody these days? And what they said is that the message that they've got is that we need to start taking care of our body temple. Okay, our body temple. And what they said is this: we've really got to pay attention to what it is that we ingest. And they clarified that because they weren't saying just food, although food is very, very important. In fact, in our Peaceful Rebellion, there's been a tremendous amount of, in Telegram, we've got this group, tremendous amount of conversation about food and the best foods and what to avoid and what to eat and stuff like that. Everyone's got different ideas. Very interesting. If you want to come and join us, the link is in the video information, and you've got to be a nice person to come and join us. All right, it's not a fear porn site. It's all a place where we can share good news. So the Jesus energy said that what we ingest, whether that be mentally, information that comes in, emotionally, and also physically, we put out. So whatever we ingest creates the frequency, the vibration that we've got, and then that's what we put out. Okay, and there's a point that I'm telling you this for. And what they reminded me of was the expression, which is as above, so below, which we've all heard. The next bit is as within, so without. Okay? And that's what we're referring to. That's what they underline, that as within, so without. That means whatever we take in or whatever we allow in, referring back to that horrible card reader, whatever we allow in then manifests itself. And that's why we have these self-fulfilling prophecies of, yeah, this is going to be a shit day, and my God, it's a shit day. Or this is going to be a wonderful day, and I'm going to have a lovely experience, and wow, we have a lovely experience. All right, that doesn't always work out, but often it does. Certainly when you're looking at yourself and how you are going to have a wonderful experience, you can't really control other people. And it made me think of right, so I have 3 channels. YouTube, I have 5 channels. Whoa, I'm getting busy. YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, TikTok, and Instagram, right? And I post the same videos on all of them. On YouTube, I've got to say that the people that watch the videos and comment are beautiful. Beautiful comments. Rarely, I cannot think of the last time that I had a negative comment. They're all very positive, they're all very grateful, so thank you very much. In Rumble, normally I don't get any comments. People are just, I don't get many views and I don't get many comments, okay? In TikTok and Instagram, the same. It's like, Instagram and TikTok's like, oh, I'll have a look at that. No, I don't want to watch that, yeah? However, in BitChute is a weird place, because most times, not always, most times I get good comments, nice comments, but they're always a bit more extreme. Though obviously I think people think that they're able, on BitChute, they're able to express themselves a bit better. But very often, if I'm going to get a horrible comment, it comes from BitChute. Why? I don't know. Maybe it just attracts those people, the people who've moved away from YouTube because they're so fucking angry, and they moved to BitChute. And you can tell lots of them are very, very angry. And the comments that they put are often sort of gratuitous, you're a twat for no particular reason, or you don't know what you're talking about, or whatever, yeah? So the Jesus energy was saying that people are like that. The people who are like that, who attack their own people, basically, this is what's happening. They do that because of what they're ingesting, right? They're taking in stuff that's making them really angry, really upset, really disappointed. They're also paranoid. And this is a conversation I had with the emissaries about this as well. The emissaries were saying that what's happening at the moment is that we're all getting a bit paranoid. Why? It's totally understandable. For all the reasons that we've talked about, that our networks are being flooded with misinformation and malinformation and disinformation. They're all different things, by the way, according to the government. And we don't know where the truth lies. This is the problem. We don't know where the truth lies. What happens, and this is on purpose, when people are confused, they become frightened. When people are frightened, they become angry. When people are angry, they start to attack one another. This is exactly what the baddies want. They want us fighting amongst ourselves. If they do that, they don't have to do anything else. We'll sort it out. We'll do each other in. And they just have to sit back and laugh their fucking tits off. Yeah, that's basically what they do. And what the emissaries were saying was that we don't have, at this moment, we do not have enough information to be able to make valid decisions about what's right and wrong, who's correct and who's false, yeah, who's lying and who's telling the truth. We don't have enough information yet. And they said the lack of information is creating disunity. Why? Because each person's got a different idea about what's going on and we're not sure. And so when we're given information that doesn't tie in with what we've got, which is not much, then sometimes it can make us a bit paranoid. We can start worrying about, is that person really, on our side or whatever. And so they said, don't worry, Gordon. That's what I like to hear. Don't you worry your little cotton socks about that. They said soon the situation will change. More information is coming and it's going to come at a tremendous speed. And they said the more information that we get, the easier it's going to be for us to actually identify what's right and wrong, what's correct and where the truth lies, or where as much as we can get of the truth lies. And I said, well, where's this information going to come from? And they said, from lots of different sources. It's going to start coming from the media. And I've already seen that happen. And I think I talked about this, about my idea that the media is going to turn on the baddies, or pretend to turn on the baddies, and start giving them more information. But they also said that all of the other networks, our networks, we're going to start to see the light. Information's going to come a lot clearer. And so it's going to be much easier for us to be able then to stand shoulder to shoulder and say, right, we see the big picture. Okay? At the moment, people are stuck in the details, and that's a dangerous place. It's like, no, I've looked at this, I've done a deep dive on this, and I know this is the case, and somebody else has done a deep dive on the same thing elsewhere, and they know something completely different. Soon that will all be taken away, the emissaries say, and we will have clarity of information. Thank God. What they said the outcome of having clarity of information will be is this. People will start to be able to speak out more. People are not speaking out at the moment because of exactly what's happening. You say something and then you get attacked for it. And so people are not wanting to speak out. However, when we see this unity, this clarity, many, many people are going to speak out. They won't be scared. In the meantime, what the emissaries say is that what we should do is just focus on the information that resonates with us. That's it. Just focus on what resonates with us. If something doesn't resonate, what they say is this. This is the system. If it doesn't resonate with you, switch it off. Don't watch it. But also, don't attack it. Don't criticize it. Keep stum. Just don't say anything. Because you don't know. You don't know what the truth is. All that you know is that you're going to follow your intuition and say, hey, well, at least for the moment, these things are resonating with me. The rest, I don't know. It's a much easier place to be in when you say, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me, but who am I to say yes or no? I don't know. That's where we need to be for the moment until things become more clear, which they will. And that leads us to a place when we get there of, free speech is something that's they're trying to take away from us. And so what we should do is not be proponents of that by attacking and things like that. Let people say their thing and you keep your own counsel. It's not for you. Let them say the stuff. It doesn't matter. When you attack them, two things happen. either they push back just as hard, which is a mess, or they stop. And who knows, that very one person who you attacked might have some information that might be good at some point, and you've stopped them by attacking them. So, all of that, en resumen, as they say in Spanish, is this. Just fucking stop it. You know, if you spend your whole time, if you're a troll and you think you're so great and you think you know everything, and you're going around putting horrible comments on people's stuff, stop it. Grow up. Become mature. And I'm talking about spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Just mature. Just grow up a bit and stop it. And look at yourself and start working on yourself. For every horrible comment that you put out, flash it back to you and say, when have I done that? When have I been like that? When have I behaved in that way? And I guarantee you'll have lots of answers. Your mind will give you all of these answers. Well, there was that time and the other, you remember when you, and yeah. All right, nobody's perfect. Nobody has the truth. Nobody knows really what's going on at the moment. However, everyone's doing the best, right? They're doing the best. Truly. Even the baddies are doing the best. Everyone's doing the best. So just let people do their stuff. You do your thing. And if you feel that that message is not the right one, go and put the right message out. Set your own channel up and start telling people what you think. And you'll have people who resonate with you as well. But in the meantime, if you can't control yourself, well, the best thing is just to shut the fuck up. Okay, I love you all, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.